Welcome Titans back. And today it's time for Titan Quest 2, undoubtedly the most anticipated game on this channel. So in today's episode I will present everything we know about this upcoming game, even despite the lack of release date or any detailed information about this game. We know quite a lot, and this is thanks to regular posts from the game's developers which reveal new secrets about the game every month. And today it's time for a heavy dose of news. I would encourage you to subscribe and let's go with the material. Let's start with the world of Titan Quest 2, and this will be a huge change from the previous title. However, what connects both games is a return to ancient Greece and Egypt, but we've got here the first surprise, that is Persia. Personally, I find it hard to say that Persia played some major role in Titan Quest 1, because it was as just a little part of act called Orient, which took us to the China. So just like in previous game, the base Titan Quest will include 3 acts. Officially, we know only about the Greece, while the existence of the 2 has been clearly hidden. So how do we know about Egypt or Persia? In 2021, when TQ2 had only a working title called Project Minerva, its sounds founding from the Gemma Commandment. To achieve this, the game developers had to create a document outlining the game's content. And it was there that information about all 3 acts was revealed. After some time, the article disappeared, and developers have focused only on promoting Greece. Speaking of Greece, it will be a different state from the one that we know from history. In the game, it will be united power after defending the Titans from the previous part. Also, we will revisit Sparta, probably ruined after a monster's attack. Also, the devs aim to infuse mythical location with as much character and charm as possible, with capturing the idyllic nature of Greek provinces. And the biggest revolution will be the open world. These are big worlds that have caused concern among many players, because we didn't want a repeat of Diablo 4. But here, in this case, the situation looks just better. Firstly, the world will be handcrafted, so it won't be boring and generic. Secondly, the game will feature a main path and the side locations, so additional exploration will just reward the player. Most importantly, there won't be level scaling. The world and the enemies won't scale to the player, avoiding the absurd scaling that robs the sense of character progression. In Titan Quest 2, the enemies and their levels will be tied to the locations. If a player struggles in new area, they can just return to previous location to gain more power. So in theory, the world of Titan Quest, despite some contours, seems just exciting. Let's introduce the many known or just new mechanics that will refresh this game. Mounts. The fact that we get them suggests their game world will be just huge. Character build creation from 2 separate masteries. And we know this element from the previous part, which is cute sign for the player expecting a lot of freedom in creating new characters. In Titan Quest 2, we will be able to upgrade weapon so that every item has meaning in the later stage of game. Also, there will be multiplayer like just in previous part. And our main enemy will be the Greek goddess of vengeance, Nemesis. So let's also discuss what we know about our actual enemies and combat in Titan Quest 2. So from the pre-release graphics, we have seen some bandits, skeletons, harpies, dark liches, and Ichthyans. As you can see, we are dealing with familiar bestiary from the previous game. This is deliberate move by the developers, because also we will once again fight satyrs, centaurs or cyclops, but also we will meet new enemies such as Graves or Hippocamps. This however will pose as a greater threat as mini bosses. In combat, the animations of attacks from both the hero and enemies will be crucial. Therefore, battles will have an arcade or even tactic nature. Also, if someone finds the game too easy, there also will be mechanic of special rituals that will allow to raise the difficulty of level in specific location. So everything I've just presented to you is just a small element of what Titan Quest 2 will be. As you can see, the upcoming game will contain a lot of content, which I will of course in generally present to you. Finally, we've got the worth mentioning an important date. On August 9th, we will witness a special event from THQ Nordic developers where there's a high chance we will get a release date of Titan Quest 2. So keep your fingers crossed and see you in the next episode of Titans. See ya!